Hey, ladies. Okay, it's day 7. It is Sunday. I went out last night and I spent the entire day in bed. And I changed what I was going to talk about to this, giving yourself space and time to rest and recover. Not just because I went out last night, but because it's important. Um, Not just giving yourself permission to do it, but like actually doing it, because a lot of us just have like a checklist and we have to do the self-care, and we do like yesterday I did like a charcoal face mask and I redid my nails, and it was like, hey Kim, I'm doing the self-care things, but like as I was doing it I was like enjoying it and appreciating it. And I have this commitment, right? I'm going to do these videos. It would be very easy for me to just be like, I'm not going to do the video today because it's Sunday. I'll just write a post instead because I've been writing off and on all day anyways. But I didn't, I have this commitment, but that's what I want to talk about, is the balance between I'm taking care of myself and I'm just like shutting everything off and I'll pick it back up again tomorrow or the next day or whenever, and not staying in your commitment, right? Like quitting on yourself. And then there's a very big difference. Hey, Sierra. There's a very big difference in quitting on yourself, giving up on yourself, in using the excuse that you need time or you need space. That's very different than creating the time and the space in your day for you to be able to rest and relax and recover and just veg out and watch TV. I've been watching, what's it called? Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce on Netflix all day, like since 10 o'clock this morning. I've been watching it and it's awesome and I love it. And multiple times today, I was sitting here saying, I have work to do. I should be doing the things. I'm obviously, what I talked about yesterday, I have so many things going on. Like I should be writing the descriptions for my YouTube videos that are already uploaded. They're sitting there waiting for me to add all the things to it. And I should be working on the blog posts, and I should be working on the emails, and I should be putting together the giveaway for my website and for this launch and all the things that are happening. I should be doing all of those things. But I literally am sitting in a house by myself for the weekend. It's quiet. And yeah, I could be recording videos. I could be writing. I could be doing any of these things. And I'm choosing to lay in bed. And then when the inspiration comes to me, then I do whatever it is I need to do. So the writing that I did today, this video, it literally just came to me because I was just laying here, like relaxing and texting my friends and not being interrupted 40 times. And literally just like sitting in my pajamas all day and just taking time for myself, not worrying about the checklist. Like, did I meditate today? Did I do my yoga this morning? Did I go for a run? Did I eat vegetables with my breakfast? Like the normal things that I always do that are, for the most part, habit at this point. But sometimes they're not. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I still have to do that. Like I still have to go for a run today, and I have to like slow down and remind myself, like if my body needs a day to rest, that's okay. Like it's okay. I can give myself permission to rest. I don't have to just constantly go all the time. And so I was going to talk more about eating and nutrition and the things we've been talking about the last few days. And I just felt like I didn't want to go sit at my desk. I wanted to sit in my bed, and I wanted to talk about giving yourself grace and space, and the difference between giving yourself grace and space and making excuses and not following through on what you're doing, because that's very easy to do too. We're running businesses and households and kids and carpool and all the things that go into it. We're doing all those things, and it's really easy to put ourself, especially like quiet time, like to sit and watch TV seems like a frivolous waste of time. But it isn't. Like it is bringing me joy to watch this show. It's a lot of things that I'm going through. It's funny. It's like my brain doesn't have to be thinking about 4,000 things all at one time. I can literally just lay here in the quiet, in the dark, just space out and watch the show. And I'm like loving it. And I need that sometimes. And when I'm busy, when I'm launching, or when I've got a ton of clients in a week, when I've got those things going on, I don't always give myself the grace and the space. And if I know that I'm doing it and I'm aware of this, like I know these things, this is what I talk to people about. This is like what I coach people on, is making sure that you're taking care of yourself inside out before you can serve anybody else. I have to be here taking my own advice too. So I think I can leave it at that. I really don't think that I need to go much deeper in that. Literally just I'm giving you permission, if you need it, to give yourself permission to just take some time this week and maybe do an extra long meditation. Not because you're checking it off the list, but because it just feels good and you're like, I'm chill and I'm not going to get up unless I need to, or whatever the case may be, or standing in the shower for an extra few minutes in the morning, or whatever it is for you. But just doing something this week where you're intentionally taking time, like downtime. Not, I'm taking my phone while I go sit in the bathroom and I'm going to reply to all the Facebook messages. Like, maybe look at Pinterest and just sit there and like mindlessly scroll through the Pinterest feed for fun things. I don't know, whatever it is that like brings you joy, just find something and do it, and don't feel guilty about it. And when you feel guilty about it, because you likely will, or you'll be like, okay, this is enough, now I need to stop. Take note of that and like be conscious. And then realize like, okay, well, I did this for 10 minutes and then I felt like that was enough and I had to shut it down and put it away. Why is that like your threshold? Like you can only get to 10 minutes of relaxing before you like have to go do something else. And think about it, just like what we were talking about with eating, being very mindful of it and like understanding and asking yourself questions, getting to know yourself is the key to building self-trust, right? And when we can go inward and learn ourselves, it's a lot easier to do everything else outside of us because we aren't concerned with the things outside of us. We're concerned with ourselves and how we feel. Doesn't help when your relationship gets in the way, though. That's good advice. Yeah, if your relationship is getting in the way, like just think about those words. Why is your relationship in the way? Like in the way of what? And if your relationship is in the way of you taking care of yourself and you giving yourself permission to like have time for yourself and to give yourself grace and to give yourself some space and relaxation, then that's something that I would definitely look into a little bit further for yourself, if nothing else. Yeah, we can talk about that more if you want to send me a message, or if you want to post on here too, you totally can. Yeah, so it says there's like 5 of you on here. So if anybody has questions or concerns or guilt already popping up, you can ask. I wish Facebook would tell you when people are typing. I feel like I've heard a lot of people say that too. So I think that that's probably something that's going to happen in the near future. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, if nobody has questions, I'm going to go and finish my show before my kids get here, which is probably going to be pretty soon. It's like, I think 8 o'clock already. It is 8 o'clock already. I've been watching this show for like 10 hours. I don't feel bad about it. All right, ladies, I'm going to go back to my thing. If you have questions, obviously still post them in here. And I'll check Facebook again tonight because I'm just going to keep laying here. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.